You are welcome to our channel. Keep liking, give us your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share. National Assembly moves to block Tinubu, Atiku, Obi from future elections. The House of Representatives has passed a bill for a second reading that seeks to prevent Nigerians above 60 years old from contesting for the presidency or governorship. The bill, sponsored by Imo lawmaker Ikeagwonu Ugochinyere, is part of the ongoing amendment to the 1999 Constitution and aims to revise eligibility requirements for top political offices. If passed, the law will affect potential 2027 presidential candidates including President Bola Tinubu, who is 72 years old, Atiku Abubakar, who is 78, and Peter Obi, who is 63. All of them are above the proposed age limit. The bill proposes changes in Section 131 of the Constitution to introduce a 60-year age limit for presidential candidates and the Section 177 to apply the same restriction to governorship aspirants. It includes a requirement that candidates must hold at least a bachelor's degree. Apart from the age limit, Apart from the age limit bill, the House also considers several other legislative proposals. One of them is the Almanikoku Federal University of Education Bill, which was sponsored by Speaker Tajudeen Abbas and Ugo Chinyere. This bill seeks to upgrade Alfanikoku College of Education in Imo State to a federal university. Another bill proposes the creation of Ide-Ato West Local Government Area to enhance administrative and developmental efforts in Imo State. There is also a bill mandating the inclusion of youths and persons with disabilities in political appointments. Sponsored by Ugo Chinyere, it aims to ensure inclusiveness in governance by reserving positions for young people and persons with disabilities. In addition, a bill was introduced to move trade and commerce to the concurrent legislative list, allowing both state and federal government to regulate economic activities. Lagos lawmaker Kafilat Ogbara also proposed a bill to reserve seats for women in the National and State Assemblies to increase female representation in politics. These are some of the submissions in the House of Assembly, especially the House of Representatives, regarding different bills that were, proposed and being read on the House. And one of it has a lot to do with the eligibility age to contest in an election in future elections in Nigeria. And Ugo Chinyere is the one sponsoring the bill, asking that the House should pass it in such a way that if you are above 60 years, you can't contest again. And if that is, imputed into the Constitution before 2027, it means the likes of Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the current president, and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, they won't be able to contest in future elections, and to a large extent this is going to affect them. And it's not going to be only for presidential offices alone, also for the office of the governor. They want to make it such that the top political offices are filled with people below 60 years or 60 years below, so that maybe the reasons is best known to Ugo Chinyere to explain to us. Probably looking at the fact that, remember, before President Tinubu, became the president, there is a lot of health issues that's concerning his age and his health and things like that. And so many people are beginning to say, because of the stress of and the rigor of campaign, he began to have some gaps and then missing some points, and they felt that that is not ideal for someone who is going to occupy the office of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Also, there are some school of thoughts that believe that if you're above 60, you're already retired, and you may not be able to think as much. You don't even have the strength again to run up and down. And maybe some of the reasons why Ugochiri decided to do that is best known to him. And I want to believe that he will have explained so much to the National Assembly as regards it. or maybe for political purpose to block the likes of Tinubu and Atiku and Obi, so that new blocks of leaders can come to fore and begin to contest even in the National Assembly. And all this together, will help our future life as a people with different ethnic nationalities, but with a singular name, having a singular focus, united, and we stand together as an entity called Nigeria. Also, there are other bills like the one that was also sponsored by Tajuddin and Ugochinyere, as regards making sure that the Federal College of Education, Alvan Ikoku, is made a federal university. And also bills concerning the representation of women in the State Assembly and the National Assembly too, by a lawmaker from Lagos State, Mrs. Ogbara, and trying to make sure that the 35% affirmation for women is also, remembered and put in place and adhered strictly. She wanted it to be imputed into the constitution such that it will always be given to the women at all times. There is also another bill concerning the involvement of persons with disability, involving them in government. Sincerely, some of these bills are welcoming. For example, the bill as regards the age of who to contest, well, some will be of the school of thought that says that, well, we can still have people who are above 60 that are still strong, energetic, experienced, and they have the wealth of that experience they can give to Nigeria and to run the office of the president successfully. And also, of course, making sure that people who are with disability are not disenfranchised or stigmatized in the society. They should be given that sense of belonging and the right to participate even in governance, so that they won't say that because of their condition they cannot be of use again to the nation anymore. No, it may be one area of their body that is disabled, the others that are functioning well can be as well useful as it is for somebody who has no disability. And also, of course, women should be given much chance, like it has been said here, but then we want women who will be focused and then they will be down to earth and get the job done for Nigeria. And our men too should try as much as possible to at least give these women chance to rule, like a popular musician said, because giving them their mothers according to that, they'll be able to take care of a lot of things, and then their input when it comes to general decision coming from a motherly perspective or female gender perspective we help a lot when decisions are to be made even at the hallowed chambers and even in the executive arm of government. All the bills together are pointing towards a better Nigeria, a future that is hopeful. I believe that if these lawmakers can see reasons, they should be able to go along with this, so that those who are putting us into problem can go and rest. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Thank you.